Good afternoon. In this session, we will discuss in detail about subphylum Trilobitomorpha. Trilobitomorpha is a subphylum that comes under phylum Arthropoda, and all the members of subphylum Trilobitomorpha are extinct organisms, or they are not found in recent years because they have already extinct, and most of the members are marine. Okay, so they are extinct marine arthropods that have lived from Cambrian to Permian periods, that is during the Paleozoic era. That means approximately to 50 million years. The members of Trilobitomorpha have lived. Okay, so it is not seen in recent years. They are actually extinct marine arthropods. Okay. So here I have provided the structure of one of the member of subphylum Trilobitomorpha, and this organism is called a Triarthris. Okay, Triarthris is a member of subphylum Trilobitomorpha that have lived during the Cambrian and Permian periods, that is Paleozoic era. And their body possesses exoskeleton, and it is made of calcite. Calcite is a form of calcium carbonate, and you can find the exoskeleton. It possesses exoskeleton and it is made of calcite, which is a form of calcium carbonate. And their body is divisible into three parts: head region or the cephalic region, cephalon, and middle region is called the thorax. Here it is the thorax, and posterior pygidium. This is the pygidium. Okay, so their body is divisible into head or cephalon, then middle thorax, and a posterior pygidium. The thorax and the pygidium forms the trunk. Okay, this is the trunk region of Triarthris. Okay. Here you can find the cephalic region or cephalon. This is the trunk, and here you can find the pygidium. And their body possesses two longitudinal grooves. These are the two longitudinal grooves, and which divide their trunk region, or their body is divided into three major lobes, which is called a middle axial lobe and lateral pleural lobes. Okay, that is, they possess three lobes, and hence they are called a Trilobitomorpha. That's why that subphylum is called a Trilobitomorpha, because their body possesses two longitudinal grooves which divide it into three lobes, that is, one median axial lobe and two lateral pleural lobes. That's why they got their name Trilobitomorpha. Okay, and a pair of parallel longitudinal grooves divide the body into three longitudinal lobes, a median axial lobe, and two lateral pleural lobes. The name Trilobitomorpha refers to the three lobes. And here the head is also divided into different lobes, that is a median lobe which is called the flabella. Here you can find the flabella, and the lateral lobes are called the cheeks. Okay, cheeks and the flabella. And a pair of compound eyes are present. Here you can find small compound eyes which are also made up of mineral lenses, and it is actually made of calcium carbonate. Okay, the eyes are present at the lateral sides of the cephalon, and it is made of mineral lenses and formed by calcium carbonate. Okay, a pair of compound eyes is present. Each eye contains mineral lenses of calcium carbonate. And in the thorax, you can find ventral appendages. Here in this figure, you can find this is the thorax. And in thorax, there arises ventral appendages, and each appendage is biramous in nature. You can find the ventral appendages, and it is biramous. Okay, and pygidium too. Not only for the thorax, the pygidium also possesses small biramous appendages, and their respiratory organ is first one cuticle, and second respiratory organ is filamentous exopods. That is the cuticle. I have already told you that they possess exoskeleton, but they also have soft permeable regions of cuticle which actually act as a respiratory organ, and also they possess filamentous exopods. Exopods can be found in the ventral region of their body. Here you can find exopods, tiny exopods. This is the enlarged figure of exopod. This is exopod, and this region is endopod. This is one endopod, and here is exopod, which can be found in the ventral surface of Triarchus and other members of this subphyla. Okay, so soft permeable region of cuticle and filamentous exopods are the respiratory organ, and their alimentary canal is J-shaped, and the stomach and crop lies on the cephalon, which is a unique feature. That is, the stomach or the crop lies in the head portion or in the cephalic region, and alimentary canal is J-shaped. The anus is situated in the pygidium. That is the posterior part of their body. You can find the anus, and brain lies in the cephalon. Okay, so in cephalon or in the head region, you can find the brain, and hemocoel is located in the axial lobe. This is the axial lobe, and here you can find the hemocoel. Okay, and sexes are separate, or they are gonochoric organisms, and male and female sexes are alike. That is, they doesn't show sexual dimorphism. We cannot differentiate which organism is male and which is female because they are somewhat alike, similar in shape and structure. So they doesn't show sexual dimorphism, and fertilization is external. That is, the fusion of male and female gametes takes place outside the body of the organism. Such kind of fertilization is called external fertilization, and the larval stages are protaspis, miraspis, and holaspis. This here it is the diagram of protaspis, which is the larva of Triarchus, and here you can find the miraspid larva of Triarchus, and here you can find the holaspid larva. Okay, so these are the three larval stages of members of phylum, subphylum Trilobitomorpha, that is protaspid, then miraspid and holaspid larval stages. And the exoskeleton on the dorsal side is thick and heavily calcified. Here you can find the exoskeleton of Triarchus, which is made of calcium carbonate, while in its ventral surface you cannot find the calcium carbonate because it is membranous, and hence the ventral surface possesses ventral membrane, while the dorsal surface possesses thick calcium carbonate layer, okay, which is called the calcite. Okay, it forms a dorsal shield, and on the other hand, the ventral exoskeleton is uncalcified and is called the ventral membrane. So the dorsal area is called the dorsal shield, and the ventral exoskeleton is actually it is not calcified, and hence it is called the ventral membrane. And example is Triarchus. So that's all about the subphylum Trilobitomorpha. Thank you.